We are live now,
We're
and
alive. We're live. I don't know how much alive I'm gonna be, but we shall see. Uh,
yeah,
I had to. If you guys noticed from previous weeks, a little different. Here I'm on my phone using cell data because we've lost power 4 times today now due to a nor'easter that's blowing in a heavy, wet snow in and 40-mile-an-hour winds. So if I drop out, now you know. And Dale'll have to be a big boy and I think I'm not going to drop out because, like I said, I'm on my cell phone and it's got plenty of charge and I'm using cell data. But you might see it go black, and you might just hear a voice. So here we go. Let's have some
but
fun.
on a brighter side, at least you can maybe expect a visit from the Nor'easter Bunny.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the nor'easter bunny.
Yeah,
He's 8 feet tall, has really red eyes, big nasty teeth. But and you don't want to see what he squats and leaves behind him as he hops around. I wouldn't pick it up and put it in your mouth. Is all I'm saying.
okay. Well, while we're doing announcements, one, you should probably watch the last live stream that Mandy and I did on
Yeah.
A Christmas Story.
If you guys just come in for the football and you don't want, you're like, oh, I don't watch those movements. You're gonna want to watch that last one because this homeboy over there about asphyxiated laughing himself to death. She about passed out. I didn't even know about it, and then I watched the live stream. I'm sitting over here laughing. Some of the funniest content that you'll ever have is when things go wrong. It goes beautifully wrong, Dale. Congratulations. I would put you in for a wow, I screwed up, but it was entertaining Oscar if they had such a thing.
And it's safe to watch. By the way, welcome Dan.
Hi Dan again, welcome back.
But
Go watch this other video if you haven't of them doing the review of A Christmas Story. It's
yeah.
so good. So good.
So I have edited it, though I did. There was there apparently was a troll in the room and threw up a
there's a troll in this room. There's a troll in this room. Sorry.
Yeah, threw up an obscene acronym that I was not aware of, and I blurted it out and blew it up and learned a hard lesson. So we won't go into what I said, but I will tell you that the aftermath was pretty funny, and I hope that I've with the editing I retained at least the hilarity of the moment.
Oh yeah, you can tell what's going on. You get it. You get it, even with the editing.
So yeah, go ahead and watch it. Also, next week, Mandy and I will be reviewing Elf, and I've never seen Elf. Don't spoil it for me, but I am kind of worried because we did Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and we had technical difficulties, and I was doing it was something that John Candy did in that movie, right? Then this week we get to A Christmas Story, which part of the plot point is the little boy using inappropriate language.
Yes.
I'm afraid to ask what's in Elf.
There are some adult situations that are in there. It's not a totally G-rated movie.
Okay.
But I think you'll be all right.
Yeah. So we're
honestly, the things that I put in the chat for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles are far worse than what you're going to get in Elf.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Those scenes that from Planes, Trains.
Yeah. So we're having fun on Wednesday night. So if you want to join us, that'd be great. Trying to think if there are any other announcements. We wrapped up the contest last week, had the drawing, and this guy actually won it.
There was a recount, but it just like in this presidential election, nothing changed.
Yeah, there was no fraud found. So
She
Dan
drew
likes
them herself. How could there be fraud? I don't know why she demanded a recount. She was the one picking them out of the hat.
I know.
She thinks she cheated subconsciously. Like, then again,
I don't.
she thought Due Date was a great movie, so we can't really, her brain. It's a little.
Right. I just it just when we realized who was winning, it dawned on me. I thought my first thought was poor Vin.
Because when you got to the second one, you said something along the lines of, "I can figure out whose name hasn't been pulled."
Yeah, because I started thinking, man, he has no idea what she signed him up for. So that's going to be fun.
Should I just take it seriously? I mean, if we get it, we do a live stream. Maybe I'll just completely shock everyone by like being a professional and taking this serious as serious can be.
Yeah, but how long is that going to last?
That's not in nature.
But see, that would be good acting because that's not me. See?
But it's not in nature.
It's not me. It's not my nature. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the middle of some kind of soliloquy he's going to have me do. I'm going to fart and giggle at myself. And then, that'll be it. That's what'll happen.
All right. So we've got a full slate of games. They finally got the Steelers Ravens game played.
Yay, finally. Isn't that amazing? The Steelers played the third string Ravens and almost lost. I was so like, the Ravens can do this. Come on, RG3. You can do it, buddy.
Yeah, it was that's why we play the games.
Yeah. You never know. But yeah. And I forgot about it. I'm sitting here like 4:00 in the afternoon and I'm I forgot I had to go to the gas station something on the radio. Like, oh wow, they were playing some game from last week. And they're like, no, it's a middle of the friggin' day on Wednesday. The Steelers and Ravens are playing. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed because I had forgotten about it and I missed it. I thought it would be played like 8:00. No, it's played like 5 or 6.
Yeah, it was early. It was midday.
That was weird. This is going to be a weird week too. So anybody planning on watching any particular games, remember Sunday's pretty regular, but Monday has got 2 games. They're going to start at 5, and then we have a Tuesday ball game.
Odd.
Yeah. So this is going to be another strange week. So just keep an eye on your schedules because you never know when they're going to change.
Roger Goodell, if these kind of weird, like they had to do a weird scheduling because of the COVID, had this game on Wednesday, then they're doing these things. But if they start at the end of the day seeing the numbers that, hey, if we space these things out, we get more viewership. Hey, watch next year, 7 days a week, football. It'll happen. If people watch this and this is successful, they'd be like, hey, it was a chaos before, but now we like it.
Yeah.
I can see it happening. Maybe not on Saturday because, they want to get into the college and overlap it on that. But I can see them.
Yeah. And they try to avoid Fridays for high school.
Yeah. So, maybe just Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because what else is going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? And if people are willing to pay for it and watch it and participate in it, do it.
It just makes for kind of an odd rhythm if you're a football team to have to play.
Yeah. I just played Wednesday. Now I got to play Sunday or, Sunday and then Tuesday. It's bad enough for the Thursday games.
Okay, so what we're going to do today, I thought we'd do this a little different since, that's a little different, isn't it? That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, I like Big Dale. Put him back.
What I wanted to do was this.
How's your Spanish coming along? Bueno? Así, malo? Oh, okay, good. She's doing it.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the games. Since I didn't have to already put this through, we're going to fill out my bracket. And that's how we go through the games tonight. Like
2 for 1.
Thanksgiving. That was fun. So we've got New Orleans the Saints at Atlanta. And I guess we're still playing. Drew Brees is not back, is he?
Nope. He
You
broke
know
like
what?
all his ribs. No. The old man may never play again. But no, he's not back. So it's gonna be Taysom again. Which Falcons are showing up is that what you're thinking too?
Well,
You
yeah,
know?
and I'm thinking that Taysom Hill should have an easier time with the Falcon defense than he did
Oh yeah.
With the Bronco defense, because that Bronco defense can play pretty good when they want to.
Yeah, Taysom could actually throw some balls to guys that aren't covered. That would make it easier for him.
I'm going with the Saints.
I agree. I mean, look at their record. What are they? They're like 8-9-3 or something like that. I can't.
That's AFC.
Yeah.
So we got the they're Saints are 9-2.
And
Falcons are 4-7.
if you have a team that through the diversity that they've had, and they can still have that kind of a record, I think they're capable of winning any game versus any team with any lineup. And let's be honest, Peyton's a great coach. So, yep, Saints, do it. Locker
All right.
week.
Now we got your Lions at Chicago.
That's a shoo-in. I mentioned this last week, and I'll look at it again. It is a common thing when teams can their coaches, they win the next week. Happened with the Broncos, happened with the Texans, we can go back in history. There's always exceptions, but far in general, it breathes new life into the team. There's excitement, there's energy, there's endorphins, there's maybe some adrenaline. I feel really bad for the Bears this week. I really do. Especially, I believe they might be starting Trubisky again. So it's possible. And if that's the case, yeah, I got it big for the Lions just for, it's just a thing. Can your coach win? It happens regularly.
Do I agree with you?
I don't know. Do you? You don't have to.
think I do. I think I'm going Bears.
You picked the Lions last week.
Well, who did they play last week?
Or the week before. Or on Thanksgiving, right? That was their last game. So
Texans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pick the Lions versus the Texans, a far superior team, I think, than the Bears are. Then they go against the Bears. You're like, I'm picking the Bears. I'm just saying,
No way.
Little inconsistent.
No way. Well, the Bears are 5-6.
You're tell me the Bears are better than the Texans.
The Bears started better than the Texans did. They're not playing as well now. Let's look at that Bears. What did they do last week? Oh, they got whooped by the Packers. Then they got beat by the Vikings and by the Titans. It's not an easy one. That's for sure.
Just go for the Bears. It's fine because you could be right. We could be going the opposite direction. Everything's falling apart in Detroit. We're not playing up to our abilities. We lost our coach.
Is Matt Stafford playing?
Stafford should be, yeah. Don't let me talk you out of it. But
see, I'm not as confident now. We're looking over here at everybody says 84% Chicago, but I don't believe that.
You're using the cell phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now the power won't go off.
Okay. Sorry. My wife was telling me now that I'm using the cell phone, the power probably won't go off.
See, a reverse jinx.
Yeah. All right. So where are we at?
We're still deciding about Chicago at Detroit, or Detroit at Chicago. And the Chicago people are picking Chicago 84%. I'm not that confident.
All right, I'm going to give you one last little tidbit here, okay?
Okay.
You know what's been missing the past 2 weeks?
What's that?
A really strong 100-yard running back that was out for concussion protocol that didn't have a concussion, who is starting this week, and that's our rookie Swift. So not only do we have the whole coach thing, but we've got our 100-yard rushing, looking good, impressive, hurdling over people and stiff arming people, Swift back at running back. And so that's another reason I'm leaning toward the Lions.
You know what? Let's do Detroit. That's going to be an upset.
Yeah, no confidence points, though. You don't have to do any confidence
points.
Yeah,
matter of fact, what we'll do right here is just put a 1 on it automatically. Let's see.
You know what? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Dan's talking about how Thursday was an embarrassing win for the Steelers. Yeah, it was
still terrible.
A win. Yeah, we don't need. Well, the only time I like NFL on Saturday is when the college season's over. Then it's kind of a nice little treat. The last couple weeks of the season, it doesn't feel routine. It feels like a treat, and I agree.
But yeah, it's true. I mean, last couple of games they do that, but like you said, college is usually over and wrapped up by then. So
yeah,
not really effective.
Now we've got the Browns at the Tennessee Titans.
I like this game. This is gonna be a good one.
This is a kind of I'm just looking at how many people picked Titans. I guess
it should be 50-50, folks. What's up? I think it's close.
Yeah. I am picking the Titans, but I might come over here and put 2 on the confidence for it. Because the Browns are playing decent ball.
Yeah, Browns are playing decent ball. Chubb's averaging 6.5 yards a carry, I think they said. Gosh, just hand him the ball and you almost got a first down already. That's crazy. But then again, we got Derrick Henry. I mean, so on the other side, so it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. I'm going to default to the Brownies, of course, because of personal loyalties, but I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think Cleveland's been playing a little bit better than what I was giving them credit for. Maybe they got, I think it was maybe the Steelers that whacked them pretty hard early in the season that made me think, well, this team isn't for real. But
Steelers still undefeated, though. They're no joke. It was an embarrassing win, but still, Steelers had a light schedule. But still, the games that the Browns lost weren't like they're total embarrassments either. They just lost.
Yeah. So yeah, I expect to see Cleveland make the playoffs. But I still like the Titans here.
Yeah.
Now we've got from your Kitty Cat Club, the Cincinnati Bengals.
Cat Team Brotherhood Dale for the 23rd time.
Going up against my Dolphins. You know where this is going to get clicked.
Who's starting?
Well, now it's interesting you should say that because before I got on,
okay,
I don't know how accurate this is, but they said that Lee Steinberg, who is Tua agent, went on Twitter and said he was just tweeting about how he was going to watch Tua play, and that and talking about having to get tested before he could fly. And he's
assuming Tua's playing, and that's his agent, huh?
And he quickly changed that to going to watch the Dolphins play. And so what do we think? Now, I heard that the injury to his finger was similar to whatever Matt Stafford had. Right.
And that hurt. There's been a few games there where you can tell Matt's not passing like he normally does, as much as he wants to be tough about it. It could be worse with the left hand. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. But the headline on the video I was watching, though, it wasn't a professional video by any stretch of the imagination. it said that Flores was mad. I don't know that. I haven't seen. But you know what? We have power of Google.
Look at that.
And what we can do is look at Tua and then hit the news. Where's the news? All right. Dolphins expected to activate Tua, and Myles Gaskin returns. That's good news.
Oh, that's good news too, yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Dale.
the agent may have leaked Dolphins Week 13 starting quarterback.
All right.
That's sporting news.
I was just gonna say that just like Flores said, he has two capable quarterbacks that can win games. So,
Yeah.
I don't really think it matters who's starting. I think that they're gonna win this game.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters either. I think right now we're at a point where, where Tua's learning the game, and Fitzpatrick is a capable backup that sometimes makes questionable decisions. So, it's one of those things where it reminds me very much of the seasons between Bob Greasy retiring and drafting Dan Marino, where we had David Woodley and Don Strock. Strock was the proven backup. He would have been the Fitzmagic of the duo, and then you had David Woodley, who was a young quarterback who ran a lot. Woodley's problem was he was never such a consistent enough passer that so they would have to try to incorporate some running into his game in order for him to be effective, and
which is good because if he would have played way better and was more consistent, wouldn't have even drafted Marino. So good for him not being awesome.
Yeah, right? And for the weirdness that surrounded Marino, because it still blows my mind. Every team that year, except the Washington Redskins, could have drafted Dan Marino because with Woodley and Don Strock, we went to the Super Bowl. We managed to get to the Super Bowl with them. Woodstock is the nickname for the two of them.
I like that.
And so, we actually went to the Super Bowl with them on the strength of the Killer Bees, and so, so that's what amazes me about that. That, of course, that was all centered around rumors about Dan being, I think, a cokehead, which were untrue. But you know what? I don't know who started the rumor, but I'm thankful for him because he came right on down to the 27th pick, and we got him. And for 17 years, that was awesome.
Maybe the offensive line coach might have been, but not Marino. Sorry. And I was just having fun with your guys' offensive coordinator doing coke a couple of years back and getting fired.
Oh my gosh.
That line coach, yeah.
Yeah,
it's one thing if you're doing it, but you don't take pictures and videos of it and post it on the internet. What is wrong with you, homie? What is wrong with you?
Oh my gosh, such a mess. All right, so I'm picking the Dolphins. Did you pick them as well? All right, so now
cats eat fish. It shouldn't be that way, but I think the Dolphins are at the peak of their season right now. I think they're in a stride. I think they're going to be fine. I think they're doing good.
Now, moving on to another kitty cat club team, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Minnesota Vikings.
Yep. Come on. The Vikings have been getting better and better each week, and Jacksonville's looking worse and worse each week. Team's going up, one team's going down. My cats are all falling apart, Dale.
Yeah. I don't I'm
Wait a
not
second.
holding any hope.
Shut your mouth, woman. Nobody knows this. Here's a little secret. Her favorite NFL team is the Minnesota Vikings. And
Actually, I
so,
thought I had heard that somewhere before.
yeah, and so she just yelled, "Go Vikings!" We have animosity here. We couldn't live together. I would have gotten divorced if she was a Packers fan. I can tolerate a Vikings fan, but that doesn't mean that we don't argue and bicker a lot. Because we do. Oh, there goes our power. Hey, I'm here. Okay, wait. It's back on. See? Told you. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there it goes again. Can you hear me, though?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. It's a disco now. Woo, losing power. Remember, she went to the same high school and knew the family of Kirk Cousins. So she's kind of, when she found out he moved from the Washington football team over to the Vikings, she was ecstatic about that. So yeah, Vikings are going to win this game. She's upset now because she was in the middle of doing something on the computer and didn't save it. And the power went out.
Oh, man.
All
right. So now we've got Las Vegas Raiders. Man, that still sounds odd. Las Vegas Raiders at the New York Jets.
You know what's funny? I've heard 80% of the time, honestly, when I hear people on TV and even commentators, they just say Vegas Raiders, and I'm digging that. There's not as much people as going Las Vegas. They're just saying the Vegas Raiders. Oh, there goes my power again. Woohoo!
Wow. It's like the world's slowest strobe light.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, I'm picking the Raiders.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that 14% of the people are picking the Jets.
How do you put any confidence points on any pick of the Jet? No. They're tanking, and they're having fun tanking. Come on.
Let me make a little statement right here.
Okay, go ahead.
15 max. Confidence points.
That's smart moves, Dale. That's all that is. That's just using your intelligence.
Yeah. Then we've got the Colts at the Houston Texans.
Ooh. The Colts coming down. I know you don't like Houston as much as I do. I really like Watson, and I really think that he can be the difference maker, and he is a player that's capable of winning a game by himself if he needs to. And he's actually shown that a few times this year. If the team actually gets together behind him, they're a pretty brutal team to deal with. But you don't know when that's going to happen and when the team's going to show up. And Watson tries his best, and sometimes he can't just win the games all by himself. But he has the capability to. But the Colts are good. And I don't know why. I can't name any players other than Rivers or Hilton. Talk me into what your pick is. What's your pick, Dale? Because I don't know what to go on this one.
Well, I think a lot of people are expecting me to pick the Colts because not that I hate the Texans, but we do have their first round draft pick. So, it's in my best interest for the Texans to lose.
I know.
But now they have been playing better. And this pains me because I had lost all confidence in Phillip Rivers. And I'm sure this could be me jinxing
Here goes the power again. Woo. Sorry. Well, so just keep talking. We'll make through.
So
it's a better strobe light now. Quicker.
Yeah. So I'm picking the Colts.
Per minute this time?
Because I don't know. It just seems like they are for real.
Now, I don't know if you saw this, but you do maybe I'm wrong. Did the Texans' lead wide receiver get suspended for PEDs for the next few weeks?
That I don't know.
Yeah, take a look real quick while I try to figure this whole thing out here. And yeah, it might be permanent this time. But I think
I got you a light there. Is that interfering too bad? Because I didn't point at your phone. Okay.
Yes,
until we get power back on, I turn my camera off. I'm leaving my microphone on.
Will Fuller has been
That's
suspended for 6 games.
Yeah, so I just remembered that, so I'm going to move over to the Colts too.
Yeah. That makes sense.
He's a key part of their offense. That's a big loss.
Oh, wow. I didn't know this, but apparently a week ago. Oh, yeah, I did hear about that because I heard some Dolphin fans about a week ago. The Texans released Kenny Stills, who we traded to the Texans.
That's right.
And there were some Dolphin fans saying that we should get him back. So need to figure out how to get you a big Lions icon.
Yeah,
Right
that'd be
there.
cool. That'd be cool. I gotta just use my voice, and you don't have to see my ugly face.
All right.
So it's the block surrounding us, the normal one that goes down in the winter. Every winter when we have storms like this, there's the one grid that goes down, and it's the same one. And the funny thing is, we can see across the street and down the road, which is a block away, is the other grid. There's lights.
Yep, southeast.
Oh, wow. So are they usually pretty good about getting the electricity back up?
Yes and no. See, here's the thing. Where I live, next door to me is a couple car dealerships, which are closed. And then there's a heavy equipment, like crane rental place on the other side. I got a lot of businesses that aren't open in that block that the power gets lost. So it's not a priority because nobody's open except for us, but they're doing okay of bringing it up. You know,
Up the hill is residential and they're out too.
oh, up the hills, up there too, on that grid. Okay, so yeah,
They're out too.
we don't know. I might be out for a week or 2 minutes. Who knows?
Oh, wow. All right. So as
The
I am
good news is, Dale,
quickly,
I know you're worried. I know you're worried, and you're like, "Oh, Steve, what if it's a big power line and the storm's bad and you're not going to be able to watch football tomorrow?" You forget, I have a 12-volt power outlet in my Jeep. I will go downstairs, plug my phone in, and watch the streams from inside my vehicle. I will. But we'll not miss football.
that's
Sitting in a running vehicle with a little screen. Go, yay!
That's dedication. All right. So now we're on to the other loss. Well, I was about to say the other Los Angeles team, but that was a Las Vegas team.
That was the Vegas Raiders, right?
Right. So now we got the Angeles Raiders at Arizona Cardinals. That's going to be a primo game.
Which Los Angeles team was that?
The Rams.
No, you said Raiders. I know you said Los Angeles Raiders. That's funny.
Did I say Angeles?
Yeah, you said Los Angeles Raiders. That's why I thought it was funny.
Oh, okay.
But Rams versus who'd you say, Cardinals?
Yes.
Kyler is ripping it up lately.
Yeah, he is.
And with veteran Hall of Fame wide receiver on one side and the Texans' best wide receiver that they got rid of for no dang reason on the other side, who's also been killing it this year. Cardinals. I'm really think that they're going to finish strong this year. I think they're going to mostly win out and get to the first or second round of the playoffs. But that's just my feel. I'm going Cardinals.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you.
Redbird.
I think this will be a very close game. It could go either way, but I mean, Kyler Murray has really been balling out, and more so than Jared Goff, who
Exactly.
struggles from week to week.
Goff can look good, but Goff can look bad. But when I saw the Cardinals look bad, Kyler didn't look bad. It was like I've seen a lot of drop passes from like tight ends and running backs. I've seen some bad play calling, but I've seen Kyler himself, even in the games they lost, look kind of consistent. So got to give it to that. I give it to consistency.
Right. And that's basically why I'm picking the Cardinals. And I really think that he's having a nice season. And yeah, and to me, the Rams just are a little bit still schizophrenic.
Yeah.
So now we've got the Giants, New York Giants at Seattle Seahawks. It doesn't take me but a second to because
is that the NFC East leading New York Giants? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. The cream of the NFC East crop.
Woohoo! With
right
what, 3,
there.
4 wins? Great. Yeah. Whoopee.
And if you look, they only get 14% of the people thinking they actually have a shot at winning.
I agree with those people, those 14%. That's, I mean, the fact that it's only 14%. They're marginally better than the Jets. Both teams in New York, I still have no confidence in their capabilities to win games. Only difference I see is it doesn't even look like the Jets are trying to win games. And if they are trying to win games, there's got to be a lot of drugs involved. The Giants actually look like they're trying. They just are bad. But at least they have put effort into it. And that's the only difference between the two New York teams. So, yeah, I don't think the Giants are going to win this.
No. And, matter of fact, we can go over here and go ahead and put 14 on that.
You got the 15 on the other one. Next one down is going to be that
Green
one.
Bay. Green Bay, and we can come over here.
Yeah.
And,
13?
13.
I saw that coming.
Because they stink too. And probably this is quarterback 2 and 3 behind Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Both of these teams, both of those teams, I think, are elite powers in the NFC, and these guys play in the kids division.
Welcome to the NFL Pigs.
We needed this on Halloween.
Spooky, scary.
So I'm guessing that you're going with me and picking the Packers as much as it probably pains you.
It does. It totally pains me. But at this point of the season, the reason I hate the Packers is their consistent dominance, and so it's facts are facts. They're a better team in this game, and they're one of the cream of the crops in the NFC, and good chance of going to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to move on to looks like the Los Angeles Chargers or the New England Patriots at the Los Angeles Chargers. Is that tough?
No. I think I really think that this is the game where Herbert is going to look good. The Patriots defense can make bad quarterbacks look good this year, and they've done that a few times. And Herbert's got a lot to prove this year, and he's still in there. And with Burrow out, he is trying to be the rookie quarterback of the year, and I think he has a lot to prove.
Yeah. Whatever is going on in New England, it's not good.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm not saying this is a no-brainer, but yeah, I think the Chargers got a lot more to fight for, and things are going to get just rougher in New England. So I'm picking the Chargers.
This looks really creepy.
This is the quality NFL analysis that we bring you on this channel.
We're professionals here.
Now we've got the Denver Broncos and Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think this takes much effort
Yeah.
on the Chiefs.
You got the 12 confident points left, right? You can put that over on the Chiefs on that one.
Actually, we're going to put 11, and I'll show you why in a second.
Okay. Fair enough.
But
I
no
think
quarterback.
looking at the games coming up, I have a guess, but you'll confirm it for me or not later on.
Now I know the quarterback's just one position on the team, but right now you've got the best quarterback in the National Football League on one side.
God, that light's really bright. I can't do that. Oh,
And
that's
who is starting for the Denver Broncos this week?
Locke should be able to start, right?
Huh?
Locke's cleared to start.
Let's see. Close to being cleared. Close to being only Broncos quarterback cleared to play. Bortles admits we were in the wrong.
Drew Locke's fine. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, so it looks like Bortles is the one that could be playing.
That's great. Okay, well then, stick with your 11 if you want, but I don't know.
That doesn't change anything.
Maybe the Packers will lose. You never know. It could be a trap game. Take them out. I don't know.
So now we've got the Washington football team at Pittsburgh. Bink. And this is why I was saving the 12.
Yeah, I mean, after what happened Thursday, Tomlin is not letting that fly. There was a lot of unprofessional, inconsistent play. And sorry to use the term, he's a hard ass of a coach. So I could see him laying down some law and them coming in strong, trying to, I think the Steelers got this. Washington football team is not great. So, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I just don't see it. I think if there's a game that the Steelers that could be the potential loss for the Steelers, it's probably
last week. That was Wednesday, man.
Buffalo against the Bills.
They got the rest of this year could be undefeated. They really could. Don't want it to happen, but it could be.
Now we got the on Monday. Well, that was the first Monday night game. This is the second Monday night game. Buffalo at San Francisco. We got the Bills traveling to the 49ers.
Hey, man, it's snowy in Buffalo, I'm sure. It's not in San Francisco. So they're going to like going traveling. So, honestly, I like the Bills this year. I still do. I know they've lost some, but they've been doing, on average, better than they have doing bad. I'm not sold on the Niners at all. So I really like the Bills in this one for sure. Allen's my boy. I got a lot of confidence in him. And I said this earlier in the year, and I'll say it again. There's a lot of quarterbacks where when you watch them, there's those intangibles that you can't really teach, where you're seeing the defenses, you come around and deciding whether to throw the ball out of bounds is a smart move that veteran quarterbacks make that's way past where he's at, but he's already learned that. I have a lot of confidence in Allen. I think he's smart as a quarterback, and I see good things for him. So go Billies.
All right.
Are you still laughing? Do you want me to just go black screen? Is this too much for you, Dale?
Did you see what I just did?
Yeah, you just put me up big screen. I saw that.
No, what happened was I clicked on the wrong page and took myself out of the room altogether.
Oh, you did? That's what it was. So that's why I was big. I was left standing. Hi, honey.
Wow. You never know what's going to happen in one of our live streams. Okay, so I was looking at the 49ers. They're just way too
Inconsistent.
inconsistent to pick. I'm taking the Bills there. And then the weird Tuesday night game. We got the Cowboys going to play the Ravens.
I am the glowing orb of all knowledge. The glowing orb of all knowledge will tell you that the Ravens will not recover well from their defeat. And the Cowboys, led by the Red Rider himself, Andy Dalton, will embarrass them by more than 20 points. For I am the orb of knowledge. Don't listen to the orb of knowledge. Ravens are going to come in. Cowboys are not going to win this. Ravens are ticked off on what happened Wednesday. So,
yeah.
Problem is, who's starting at quarterback for the Ravens? That's my determining factor. If it's RG3 again, I think the Cowboys can do it. But if Lamar's back in, then bye-bye, Cowboys.
Yeah, and that is hard to say. See, Ravens trying to avoid situation that left Broncos without quarterback due to COVID.
Mm-hmm. Again, we both know all things standard and everybody healthy. The Ravens got this. Well, healthy, I mean, as in not in broken legs and stuff like Dak Prescott. That doesn't count. But I'm saying, if COVID wasn't a thing, I think the Ravens easily win this. But they got a lot of players still sitting out. So.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Baltimore and come over here and put 3 confidence points on it.
Yeah.
And look at the other ones. All right, we'll let that stand. So now we got to finish our confidence points as to who I think are the most likely to win. I'm looking at that Minnesota. I really think they're going to take out Jacksonville. I think Miami will get Cincinnati. What else am I pretty confident in? If that was Drew Brees, I would have snagged that one next.
Absolutely.
I think from here, did I actually pick the? Oh, that's not the Falcons. That's the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I picked the Cardinals. You know what? Oh, that's.
Want me to flip a coin? I can do it for you.
No. We'll go back down here. I'm pretty confident Buffalo's going to take out San Francisco.
Again, the orb of knowledge can help you.
Then I think I like best out of this group. I think I like the Chargers. Then no, let's take that down to 6. I like the Cardinals pretty good. Put a 7 on them. Put a 5 on the Texans and a 4 on the. So scientific the way I do it, isn't it?
No, it's not. Not at all.
Buffalo at San Francisco. Hey, I'm going to go. I like maybe 31 to 10. I don't know that San Francisco's going to be that great. Then we go to Kansas City against Denver. Denver's got a good defense, but let's see. I think we'll go maybe 28. But, man, if they don't have a quarterback, what did we say about their quarterbacks? What did we say about their quarterbacks? We just talked about them, right?
I didn't find anything that I saw. They're thinking that maybe it might have a Broncos situation, right?
Oh yeah, Bortles.
Oh, that's right. That one's Broncos or Bortles. Yeah, good Lord. Was Bortles ever good, ever, with the Jacksonville? I mean, I guess maybe there's a few games he looked somewhat good, but I hear Bortles and I just think bad quarterback. That's all the wiring in my brain will say.
Of course, we always go points. We go Kansas City. Fewest points. Where are you, Jets?
J-E-T-S, Jets.
Just because of quarterback situations and not knowing who's playing, the Denver and Baltimore put themselves kind of in that category of consideration because if Bortles can't play.
They're going to have to grab somebody from the practice squad that's a wide receiver and tell him he's a quarterback.
Yeah, I'm actually going to put Denver there. And this score is just kind of hard. I'm just assuming Bortles is going to play. They might get 10. All right, we're done on that.
Yeah, those are messy games, man. It's messy.
I'm telling you. And wow,
look, I'm a floating head.
Oh, mercy. We might as well look at my well, if I can get this thing going, look at my fantasy football league team while we're here.
There's some scores in this house.
I'm 4-8, so obviously I must have lost that last game.
Ouch, 4-8.
Yeah, I got beat 117-102.
Who are you, the New York Giants? Jeez.
Well, I think my number one draft pick this year was Saquon Barkley.
Oh, well.
So I kind of got
ouch.
My battleship sunk early. That was hard to recover from. So we got Aaron Rodgers, and they're playing Philadelphia. I don't see a reason to change that.
You might get a win on that. You might get 30 points on him, man.
Got Kareem Hunt. Didn't do a whole lot last week, but
he's not the go-to guy there now, but he still gets the ball every now and then.
Naheem Hines didn't do much.
No.
And then I got Kenyon Drake down here, who's starting to pick it up a little bit, I guess.
And who are they playing this week?
They are playing
and you picked them to win, so maybe pop Drake.
Patriots.
Yeah.
No. They're playing the Rams.
That's right, Rams. The Cardinals are playing Rams. Yeah.
That's hard. And then David Johnson, he was doing good for me, but then he got hurt. Is he back?
He's out. He was last week, it looks like.
Aretha.
Kitty.
This makes seeing that screen hard.
Meow. Hi, Daddy. What you doing? Are you picking the footballs?
Come on, boogerhead. Come on. Because you get back up there then. Get over here.
There's a cat on the screen. There's a cat on the screen.
Oh. There. You stay there. All right. So it doesn't look like, let's see, he has missed past 3 games with a concussion, but will be eligible to come off IR and against the Colts. What do you think?
Will Hunt get more carry or less carries than David if he comes back in? Is that kind of the question?
Well, no, I was actually not as confident in
Naheem. Okay.
Naeem Hines. I thought Kareem Hunt's been actually more consistent for me. He was doing
Yeah,
pretty good.
I was gonna keep hunting. Unless you know for sure Johnson is gonna start for sure, I would keep Naeem in. But if Johnson's gonna have some carries of any kind, I'd give it to him because he can, and he has. Remember that one season he was averaging 5 yards a carry. I mean, David's got the ability if he's healthy, but it's a concussion. It's not like he's physically hurt, like in his body. It was just a knock in the head. He should be okay from that.
So then we got how's Tyler Boyd been doing? 13 last week. Well, 3 last week.
3. Wow.
Oh yeah, Burrowless Bengals. So that's part of the reason right there. And he's playing the Dolphins this week. Oh man, our defense is pretty good. I'm thinking he needs to come out. Who would I put in? Oh, Robbie Anderson has a bye.
Yeah, can't do him.
Devontae Parker, I want him in. Chase Claypool, I want him in.
Yeah, Chase is a good flex.
What I could do is switch these two and then put in a running back for Boyd.
There you go.
And actually, I could put in a second tight end. How's Hawkinsmith doing?
And he does catch the ball, just not scoring a lot of touchdowns. So he's not getting tons of points. So, but other than that, 1 week he consistently gets you 10 or more. You know.
Yeah. So we're looking at what did I see on Drake?
He was good last week.
Yeah. Why don't we I'm gonna put Drake in. I remember how to do it. So now we've got David Johnson, Kareem Hunt, and Kenyon Drake all in.
I love how you have like Tua on your bench, man. How does that work?
Well, I put him on there because if he took off, I picked him up about the time he got named the starter, and if he took off, I wanted to have him.
Right. It's just nice to have him there.
And then you never know when you're going to lose one. So, so if something were to happen to Aaron Rodgers, I've already lost Lamar Jackson right now for COVID. I don't know when we'll get him back.
True. I just think it's great that you have Mr. Fantasy Points and you have your personal team starting quarterback, both. That's cool.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, we didn't know how big of an upside he would have if he. And what I didn't want was to take a chance that he would come out firing really hot and then I wouldn't have him. So yeah, Indianapolis.
I think you're okay at defense and kicker. That's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't not bad enough to be searching the waiver wires for. I'd say you're fine.
Now we checked last week. Seemed like that was about as good as it got. So maybe I can get to 5 and 8.
That's optimistic.
All right. I hear you.
All right, man. Well, we got all the picks done. I got to go ahead and call the power company, see if it's more than 10 minutes, they ask us to call to see if they have an ETA. So it's been more than 10 minutes. I've been here in the dark, so I'm going to give them a call. So,
all right.
Best of luck to you. Thank you for tolerating me and dealing with the random chaos. Every live stream, something dumb goes on with you, Dale, lately.
I'm telling you, this is the craziest live stream on YouTube.
You never know what's going to happen. All right. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching. Watch some football tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys next week.
See you later, Steve.
See ya.